Okay, so we're going to do the same thing that we did last time, where I started from the main card and went all the way down to the prelims. First, we have Garry versus Carlos Prates. And I feel like this is one of those fights where two different outcomes could happen. I mean, we had Volk versus Lopez, where a lot of people thought, oh, Lopez either absolutely demolishes him, or Volk just cruises to a decision, dominates him, pieces him up. And thankfully, the latter happened. Volk won, and my life is now complete. So what I'm hoping here is Carlos Prates doesn't get dominated on the ground, doesn't get absolutely just hugged by Garry, and is able to get the KO. But no, seriously. How I think this fight's gonna go, there's a solid chance that Garry could get some clinching going, get some wrestling going, because I think that's going to be his game plan. I don't think he's going to be standing up on the feet against CP, and if he does, it's not going to go too well. I mean, CP has some very long limbs, and if Garry decides that he just wants to throw his flimsy little kicks, Prates is just going to really piece him up, because, I mean, Look at the man's chest tattoo, Muay Thai. He's going to cook him with his beautiful teeps, beautiful leg kicks. I mean, everything from Prates is just beautiful. And I know he smokes a lot, so I will be worried going into the 3rd, 4th, and 5th if you are a CP picker. Obviously he's young right now, so it won't be affecting him, but eventually we will see a fight where my boy will be cooked and he will have no lungs. So we got to be wary of that. We got to be wary of that for future reference, okay? For future reference, we got to be wary that my man might eventually just lose his lungs. I also think in the clinching, it'll be an advantage for CP. I mean, because again, look at his chest tattoo. It's Muay Thai, so he will definitely do good in the clinch. It's just pure grappling. I think Garry will probably have success. And Garry's good everywhere, man. Garry's very good everywhere. He's good in the striking, the wrestling, the grappling. That's where he's good. He's good everywhere. Even though I feel like he's looked worse in recent fights when it comes to his striking, he still looked pretty good, and his grappling has actually looked better as the fights have gone on. So yeah, very close fight. Both are very good, but these fighting nerds, man, they're incredibly different. So you know what? I think I'm gonna trust in CP to chin Garry. And I don't think he finishes Garry, but I think he's able to hurt Garry to the point where maybe he won't be able to come back into the fight. I don't know, very good fight, but I just can't pick against the fighting nerds. Like, I'm feeling good right now. My glorious God King, my glorious bald King Volk won. I'm feeling good. I want to go for some fun picks. I'm going to pick CP, but going into the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Garry will probably have the advantage. I just hope CP doesn't fucking gas. And also, Garry's taking this on short notice again. So, yeah, I'm going to go with CP. Next, we have Anthony Smith versus Zhang Minyang. I'm going to go with Zhang Minyang. He should absolutely kill Anthony Smith if he isn't fucking dumb. If he uses his brain, he's going to demolish Anthony Smith. And just in under 2 rounds, he's going to kill him. But, you know, if he's not dumb like Vitor Petrino, I mean, if he is dumb like Vitor Petrino, Anthony Smith will probably catch him in something. But most likely, Zhang Minyang is going to just kill Anthony Smith. But who knows? Anthony Smith can still pull it out the fire. So, who knows? Next, we have Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. With David Onama being the minus 180 favorite. What the hell? I'm going to go with Giga. I mean, I know Giga lost his last fight, but that was against Arnold Allen, who's very good. I mean, Arnold Allen has beaten Cater. He's beaten Dan Hooker. Like, Arnold Allen has some very good wins. He's very good. And he's, like, in the top 5, I think. Yeah, no shame in losing to Allen. I'm going to go with Giga Chikadze by being crafty. And also, he beat my boy Barboza, so I'm going to need my boy Barboza's losses to age well. Because, like, oh, he lost to Giga, who's still winning. Please, Giga, I'm going to need you to win, alright? I need my boy Barboza. I can't speak. I need my boy Barboza's losses to age well. That's what I try to say. That's tongue twister. Next, we have Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov. I'm going with Michel Pereira. I want to go with Abus Magomedov so bad because I think Abus can definitely craft it in the final 2 rounds and probably submit Michel Pereira. Nah, you know what? I'm going with a boost, man. I'm gonna trust in a boost to get absolutely demolished in the first round, but hopefully craft his way in the second and third. And I know Michelle Pereira's young and he can he can improve, but he's had this problem for a while. I'm going with Michelle Pereira, unfortunately. I mean, I just think Michelle's way too dangerous, and Abus Magomedov isn't Anthony Hernandez. I'm sorry, I really like Abus Magomedov, and he's actually looked better in every single UFC performance that he's had. But yeah, I have to go with Michelle Pereira on this one. I'm sorry, I just have to. Next, we have Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. I am losing my voice. It's becoming cooked. I don't know what's been going on, but I am losing my voice now. Anyways, I'm going to go with Randy Brown. I know Nicholas Dalby is very, very crafty. He's very tough and he has relentless pressure, but Randy Brown is very massive compared to him, and he's very long, and he's faster, because Nicholas Dalby, I've watched some tape on Dalby. He's very slow, man. He looks slow a good amount of the time. I think it's just a perfect combination for Randy Brown to get a decision win here. Next, we have Ikram Aliskerov versus Andre Muniz. I mean, if this was 2019, I'd be picking Muniz all day. People forget, man. Back in 2020, 2019, man, this guy was a marauder. No, I'm going to go with Ikram Aliskerov. Come on now. Next, we have Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick. I'm going to go with Matt Schnell because I think skill-wise, he's a little bit better. Even though Matt Schnell is chinny, I'm still going to go with Matt Schnell. Next, we have Evan Elder versus Ahmed Hazanzadeh. I don't know who Ahmed is, so I'll just go with Evan Elder for fun. Next, we have Chris Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. I remember Chris Gutierrez for some reason getting a Song Yadong fight in like late 2023. I don't know why he got that fight. He literally did nothing to deserve it. Don't know why. I mean, I think he beat... Who did he beat? I don't even know who he beat. I think he was on some sort of win streak. He beat Alateng, and then he beat... No, he lost to Pedro Munoz, and then he obviously KO'd Frankie Edgar. Why did they give him that fight? What the hell? Anyways, yeah, he somehow got a Song Yadong fight. But Chris Gutierrez is alright, I guess. The site is glitching. What the fuck is happening? Chris Gutierrez is alright, I guess, and John Castaneda is pretty good. I guess I'll just go with Chris Gutierrez by a decision. Sure. Next, we have my glorious God King himself, Damon Blackshear. Come on, bro. Come on. I can't pick against Damon Blackshear. Let's go. Let's go, Damon Blackshear. Next, we have Malcolm Wellmaker versus Cameron Simon. Let's look at Cameron Simon's 2 losses, shall we? Let's look at this together as one nice, happy family. Peyton Talbot, that's kind of aged badly now that you think. Now that you look at it, that has aged pretty badly. But, I mean, no, Peyton Talbot is still a very good striker. And then you have C-Rod, who is known for ruining everybody's fun. I mean, this was at the point in time where he was still at bantamweight. He was having like a 5 pound, he was missing weight by 5 pounds and having a massive weight advantage over these bantamweights. Because C-Rod is a pretty good-sized featherweight, and he was fighting bantamweights, which is insane. And Cameron Simon is a small bantamweight. So, I mean, yeah, it was just fucking horrible. I'm going to go with Cameron Simon because I don't want to see my boy lose again, please. Next, we have Jacqueline Morham versus Polyana Viana. I'm going to go with Jacqueline Morham here because Polyana Viana is 13-7, and Jacqueline is actually on a bit of a run right now. And that matters a lot when it comes to women's strawweight, especially. I mean, if you're having momentum and you're like doing pretty good, you're most likely gonna win. Most likely, not all the time, but it's just most likely. And Polyana Viana is beatable. She's very, very beatable. So I'm gonna trust in Jacqueline to win. Hopefully, please God. Next, we have Timmy Cuamba versus Roberto Romero. Roberto Romero does not look like a featherweight. Like, this guy looks like, this literally looks like a middleweight picture. I don't know, these guys both have very wide featherweight frames. Jesus. Is that, am I just crazy? I think I am just crazy. I think I'm just going crazy. Like, I don't know what I'm saying. But I feel like these guys have such massive frames. Or whatever, I'm yapping. Timmy Kumba, let's go. Finally, we have Chelsea Chandler versus Joseline Edwards. I'm going with Joseline Edwards, whatever, let's go with her. Joseline Edwards is pretty damn good. And yeah, those are my picks for Garry versus Carlos Prates. Those are my picks. And yeah, well, actually, let's do a quick little recap. I picked oh no, I did not pick Garry. I picked CP. I picked Zhang Minyang. I feel like Anthony Smith could actually fluke it and get something here. I picked Giga, which I think Giga's a very good underdog. I picked Michelle Pereira. I'm very tempted to pick a boost, you know. I'm very tempted to pick a boost, but I'm gonna trust in Michelle Pereira to not be stupid. Which is, I trusted Michael Chandler to not be stupid, and look where that got me. I got that pick wrong. So maybe I should switch my pick to a boost. Nah, I'm gonna trust in Michelle. Please, Michelle, don't fucking gas. Next, we have Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. Oh, why am I saying it like that? I'm picking Randy Brown. Fuck. I'm going insane. Okay, I'm picking Ikram Askarov, Matt Schnell, Evan Elder, Chris Gutierrez, Damon Blackshear, Cameron Simon, Jacqueline Amorim, Timmy Kuumba, and Joseline Edwards. All right, those are my picks for Garry versus Prates.